Right, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Worsted Park and welcome to our property auction. It's very, very satisfying, good turnout. I'd like to think it's down to us, but I think it's probably down to the fact we've got a very varied and diverse range of properties available today. Lots of different buyers, so it's lovely that you've all made the effort to come to the auction. Thank you very much indeed. You will notice that we're having some filming done here today. During the course of the auction, it's going to be used for a promotional video. If you really need to remain anonymous, you must let us know. So if you've perhaps pulled a sickie and you should be at work, or if you're here with somebody you shouldn't be here with, which is even worse, do let us know. Otherwise, you could just have a little cameo appearance on a promotional video that we have. Whilst talking about video, I know John's very keen to capture some very brief testimonials after the auction. So if you feel inclined, rather than rushing out straight away, just a couple of words about your experience, we would really greatly appreciate it. So do please. And that's whether you're a buyer or a seller, or whether you're here to experience the atmosphere and that sort of thing. So, we really would love you if you could do just to say a couple of words for us. Two quick points to cover. Firstly, the exhibitors, they're always in attendance, they always support us, and I do make it very, very clear that we support them. So if you need to speak to a lawyer, if you need to speak to a letting specialist, if you need to speak to a financial specialist, these guys are going to be around after the auction. Do make the most of them. Stop and have a chat with them after the auction rather than rushing off. And secondly, I just want to quickly procedure for today, so you all know where you stand, because there's some new buyers here that I haven't seen before, and I want you to feel comfortable that you know what is going to happen. I will offer each lot as they appear in the catalogue, and the big picture will be on the screen, so you will not be able to bid on the wrong lot. If the picture doesn't match what you're supposed to be bidding on, don't bid. That's what I would say. If you're here to bid, there's a lot of people here, make your initial bids very clear. Sometimes people say, well, you didn't see me bidding. There's a lot of you out there. If you're going to make a bid, put your hand in the air, wave a catalogue at me. Once I've caught you, then you can start being a little bit more, start the little nods and the little twitches of the nose. But initially, make sure I know you're intending to bid, please. You may hear me mention that we have a commission bid or a telephone bid. That's where we're bidding on behalf of third parties, and we'll be handling bids on their behalf. Once the hammer falls, you have purchased that property unconditionally. Bear that in mind. It's unconditional exchange of contracts. I always say you should have looked at the property, you should have gone through the legal documents, and you should have your funding in place. And if needs be, you should have sought independent professional advice to satisfy any queries on any of those. If you're concerned about any element of it, please do not bid, because once the hammer's fallen, that's it. You've purchased that property. If you're the winning bidder, either Lorraine or Nikki will pop out and see you. They'll take your details. They'll ask you to fill in a buyer information form, which is just your name and your solicitor's details. And also at that point, they will take your ID. That will be taken to the clerking area, where the contracts will be drawn up whilst the auction is going on. So I ask you to fill in that buyer information form fairly quickly, so over in the clerking area, they can get on with preparing the contracts as the auction is in progress, rather than doing it all at the end. So that's my little bit of preamble. I hope you've all grasped what's going to be happening today. I am just going to read the amendment sheet out to you, or the first two lots of it, because that's important that you're aware of it in case you haven't seen it. Property auction of 22nd of July 2015. The first amendment is Lot 1, which is 28 Stowe Market. This property is being sold on the basis of its historic use as a small shop with living accommodation and 2 bedrooms on the first floor. The guide price has been reduced to reflect this amendment to £50,000 to £70,000. So the catalogues are slightly wrong there at that point. Lot number 5, which is 4A and 4C Marketplace Bungay, this property has been withdrawn prior to auction. So they're the two amendments I needed to make you aware of. And I suggest what we get on with the auction and sell our first lot. So, lot number 1, as you see on the screen here, 28 Berry Street, Stowe Market. As you know, there's a new guide price of £50,000 to £70,000. Do remember, I mentioned it just a second ago, we're selling based on historic use as a small shop with 2-bedroom living accommodation. The removal of the shop front did not have planning permission, and you need to be aware of that. Lots of viewers, lots of ways, lots of people are very interested still, and I can understand why, because it represents extreme money. Plus the fact it's 3/4 of the way there. It's been plastered, it's been partially wired, it's been partially plumbed. It's a great investment opportunity. You can buy it and you can turn it around very quickly without spending too much money on it, I suggest. So we're guiding at 50 to 70. Is somebody going to start me at 50,000 on the first lot? Somebody to put their hand in the air at 50,000? And you're all going to look at me blankly, because that's always what happens. Somebody start me at 40,000, because most of you want to buy it at 40,000. I have a bid at 40,000, thank you. Let's take 42 from somebody else. I've got 40 at the moment. 42 from somebody. Anybody else here at 42,000, please? We're at 40,000 only, need 42. We're at 40,000. 42 somebody? At 42 somebody. 40. 40 only. 42, thank you. 42 I have. 42. 44. 46. 48. 48 I have then. 48. Take the one if you like. No, it's a 48,000 then. Somebody want to put a 1 on that. It's 48,000 only. At 48,000, are we all done? I'm surprised, based on the viewers we had. Sorry, 49, thank you. 49. 50. 50. You in? 51. 51. 51. You out? At 51,000 then. 51,000. 51. Anybody else want to join in? At 51,000 only. 51. 52, thank you. 52. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 9. And a half. 60. At 60,000. 60,000. Going in halves now, if you like. We're at 60,000. At half. I'll take a half from somebody. At 60,000 then. Are you all done? And you're out. At 60,000 then. At 60,000 and selling at 60,000. Make no mistakes now. Nobody else wants to bid? I'm going to sell it then at 60,000. Ladies and gentlemen, for the first time of asking then at 60,000. Second time of asking at 60,000. Third and final time at 60,000. Well done. Sorry, son. But well done. Sold at 60,000. Right. We move on to lot number 2. This is 65 Harvey Street again. Picture showing it to my left here. All as it appears in the catalogue. I'm sure you've all read the catalogue. You've all looked at it, those of you that are interested. Changing circumstances means there's an opportunity for somebody now to grasp this one and actually turn it around nicely and very quickly. As we know, it's 3/4 of the way there. It's now just got to have the inside finished. The roof has been done, scaffolding's down, it's ready to go. The nice thing with this one is there's an opportunity for a couple of different alternatives as far as the accommodation is concerned. It could be living accommodation upstairs and bedrooms down, or it could be the other way around, living down and bedrooms up, whichever you want. Opportunities to do both there. It's in a very trendy area of Ipswich as well, I have to say. Harvey Street's always what I would call one of the trendy areas of the town, so close to the town centre, etc., etc. Just to clarify, just to make this very clear as well, the building materials that are on the site are not included. They may be available after the auction, but as it stands at the moment, the building materials are not included. But quite honestly, you're getting a hell of a lot for your money there. Right, 150 to 200. Does anybody start me at 170? Start me off at 170, somebody? We know we're going to get here. 170, somebody? Start me at 150 then. Let's have 150 to kick it off. 150 to kick it off, somebody? Who's going to start me at 150? Come on, hands in the air. Thank you. At 150, thank you. At 150 seated in front of me, looking for 155 from somebody. At 150, looking for 155. At 150 at the moment, looking for 155. We know we're going to get there. Let's see some movement, please. So I say, make your bids clear. It's at 150 only. Looking for 55 from somebody. Nobody else wants to show their hand. 155, thank you. 155. 60. 65. 70. 75. 80. 85. 85 at the back of the room there at the moment then. 185,000, should I say? At 185 at the back there. At 185. 186. 86. 7. At 187 then. At 187. At 187, are we all done? Anybody else want to join in at 187,000? We're at 187. Nobody else wants to talk to me? At 187, are we all done? 188. 188. You in, sir? 189. Go the half, go on. Go on, then the half then, just in case. He's got the half in there, well done, good man. You going, sir? 190 then. 190. You're definitely out? Okay, it's at 190 and I'm going to sell it at 190, not coming back to it. Are we all done at 190,000? No second chance here now. We're going to sell at 190,000. For the first time of asking then, at 190,000. Second time of, and a half? Yep. And a half then, against you, sir. And a half, 91. And a half? 91 and a half. You in, sir? 92. And a half? 93. And a half? 94. And a half? 95. And a half? 96. And a half? 97. What's the 2 for, sir? And a half then. So it's 97 and a half then with you, sir. 98. 98 and a half. 99. 9 and a half. 200. Should we go 201? 201 then. 201. 202. 203. 204. 205. 206. 207. 208. 9. 210. Is that 210 seats at the back there? At 210. Yes? 211. You're out? Out then, it's with you, sir, at 211,000. At 211,000, are we all done? And I'm going to sell. Answer, you definitely out? Okay, at 211,000. For the first time of asking then, at 211,000. Second time at 211,000. Third and final time at 211. Well done, sir. Excellent, 211,000. Don't you guys make my life hard work, hey? It's been far easier if we'd started at 170, where I wanted to start from. Never mind. Let's see if we can do the same on the chapel. Here we are, lot number 3. There it is, as you can see there. Ladies and gentlemen, buildings like this just don't become available, do they? You just don't get conversion opportunities like this coming to the market very often at all. A very individual project with a huge amount of potential. I think that the up on it, most people that have seen it really loved it. It's one of the dynamic, modern feelings. It's got the vaulted ceiling, the bifold doors, the galleried landings. A tremendous opportunity to make something really quite special. And it certainly has captured a lot of people's imaginations, this one. I would say that it's ideal as an owner-occupier because you can do it exactly as you want to. It also works from a speculative point of view within the guides that we've set because the neighbouring property's just sold, I understand, at 275 or there or thereabouts, which is a smaller, quite a nice but fairly ordinary sized 3-bedroom semi-property, whereas this one's nearly twice the size and it's going to be really quite stunning. So I think that it's fairly safe to say a projected value well in excess of 300, probably closer to 350 if I'm honest with you. But great opportunity here for 100. Somebody going to 170. Nobody starting at 170. 150 then, somebody. Kick me at 150. Not going to start any lower than that. There's no point. 150. Thank you, sir. I've got 150 there. 155, somebody. It's at 150 at the moment. Want 155. Good gentleman there at 150. Looking for 155. At 150. At 150. 55, anybody? At 150 at the moment. 55, thank you. 55. 60. 60. 160. At 160. Looking for 65 from somebody. It's at 160 at the moment. At 160. At 160. Take a 2 if you like, somebody. We're at 160 at the moment. At 160, there's a 2 there somewhere. There's a 2, thank you. 62. Thank you. At 162. 162. 164, somebody. 164, sir? 162 only at the moment. At 162, are we all done at 162? 64, thank you. 64. 66. 66 I have then. At 166, are we all done at 166? At 166, looking for 168. We're at 166, are we all done then at 166? All done at 166,000? All done at 166. So I'm going to have to ask you to come and see me post-sale. We are very close, but I can't let it go at that level. But do come and see me because we are very, very close. Right, let's move on to lot number 4. This is a little one in Locarno Road. There's a plan of it there. Rarely available. Nice little building plot in the town in Ipswich here on the eastern side of Ipswich, close to Felixstowe Road. Very pretty little 2-bedroom cottagey type property going to be built there. Little side garden. Was the site of 3 garages which have actually now been cleared. Understand that building regulations have been approved as well, so quite honestly, one of those ones you can put the spade in the ground the day after completion. So buy it and get on with it straight away. Nice little project, this one. Guiding at 60 to 80. Want somebody to start me at 60, please? 60,000, somebody? Let's have some bids, please. Is that a bid at 60? Thank you. I've got 60. Looking for 62 from somebody. Have 60 right at the back. Looking for 62. 62, please, somebody. We're at 60 only at the moment. At 60 only. I'm not going to sell it at 60. We need to come up a little bit further, I'm afraid. We're at 60. Looking for a 2. Thank you. 2 right at the back there as well. 62 right at the back. Yes, sir? 64. 66. 68. 70. 72. 74. Take the 1 if you like. 75 then. At 75 I have. So at 75 on this side at the back. At 75,000. At 75,000. That's all. And I'm going to sell it as well, make no mistakes, so I'm not coming back again. We're at 75,000. You're out? 76, thank you, sir. 76 seated here. Now you're out, sir, are you? You're out as well now? You out? So 76,000 here at the moment. At 76, take the little one if you like, and a half. 77, and a half. 78. 78 here. He may be bidding strong, it may not be true. Give it a 78 at the moment. Go the extra little one. So that's 78,000. Yes, and a half then. 79. At 79,000 then. At 79,000, then if we're all done, I'm going to sell. Are we all done then? At 79,000. For the first time of asking then, at 79,000. For the second time of asking, at 79,000 and a half. 80. You're definitely out? Okay. First time of asking at 80,000. Second time of asking at 80,000. Third and final time at 80,000. Well done, sir. Congratulations. Gentleman in the hat, yes, that's right. Lot number 5, as we know, has been withdrawn. Sorry about that, so we'll skip past that one, Luke, please. Where's Lorraine? Where's Lorraine? So I need to come back. Lorraine? Good, you're coming back. Okay, fine. Lot number 6, ladies and gentlemen, 17 Norwich Road, Watton, Thetford. A lovely, lovely, lovely refurbishment project, this one. It's a 3-bedroom end terrace. Okay, the 3-bedroom end terrace requires refurbishment. They do come up from time to time. What makes this one special? Several things. Firstly, the period features within it. It hasn't been obliterated. It's in really, there's some beautiful period features within the building. Secondly, double aspect rooms. Most end terraces haven't got windows on the gable wall. This has got some lovely windows, which makes some really super double aspect rooms. Loads of off-road parking. You can see the driveway there, which again, for an end terraced house, is quite unique. A large garden. Most terraced houses have got little narrow gardens, haven't they? Whereas this one opens out. It's got a lovely sized garden. And then lastly, best of all, you've all of a sudden got this great big brick-built workshop. So you've got a 3-bedroom terraced house, but it's got all of these extras in it as well, which makes it really quite unique. As far as I'm concerned, they just don't come up very often at all. So we're guiding at 100 to 125. Nobody's going to start me at 100 because there's no point in asking that. I want somebody to start me at 90,000. Start me at 90,000, somebody. At 90 I've got, thank you. 90 I have then. 92 somebody. I have 90 looking for 92. I have 90,000 only looking for 92 from somebody else. At 90,000. At 90 in the middle there at 90. At 90. Looking for 92. At 90,000 only. Looking for 92 from somebody. 92 somebody. We're at 90 only at the moment. Are we all done at 90,000? 92, thank you. Right at the back, 92. 94, sir. You in at 94? 96 then right at the back. 98. 100. 12. 14. 16. 18. 10. 12. 14. 15. 15. At 115 then. So you're out? It's with you then, sir, at 115. At 115,000. Anybody else want to? So it's just been 2 of you at the moment. I'm sure there's more of you here for it. But at 115, I'm going to sell. Are we all done then at 115,000 for this little gem? 115,000 for the first time of asking. 115,000 for the second time of asking. Third and final time at 115,000. Well done, sir. Lot number 7. Again, as we see on the screen here, 37 Sproughton Court, Sproughton. A lot of pre-auction interest. I've actually got a commission bid, so I'll be bidding on behalf of a third party in this particular to start it, and then hopefully the room will take over. But if it needs be, I will be bidding. Purpose-built 2/3 bed masonette. It needs a little bit of tidying up. It needs a coat of paint. It needs some carpets in places. It's got a nice modern kitchen, which you've seen in the catalogue. Sproughton Court is wonderful as well. It's so well maintained. And I think that either as an owner-occupier or as a tenant, you feel safe in this environment. It's incredibly well managed. People don't park on the grass. There's no litter. It's one of those places that I wish that all developments of flats were like this. It's one of the best managed sites that I know, quite honestly. Right, so rather than saying guiding at 80 to 100, somebody start me at 80, I'm starting at 80 on commission. So it's with me at 80,000. Looking for 82 from the room, though. 82 from the room, somebody? 82, thank you. 84, 86, 88, 90. Anybody else want to join in? I can keep going, but it's in the room at 90 at the moment. 92, somebody else? In the room at 90? 92 then. You in, madam? No, you're out then. It's with me at 92. Looking for 94. Looking for 94 from somebody. 94, thank you. 94 this gentleman here. 96 somebody. Is that 94 only? At 94 we're selling? 94,000. 96, thank you. 96. 98. You in at 100? At 100. I'm actually out now at this point, so it's in the room at 100 to my right. You in, sir? 102, 104, 106. Take the ones if you like now. 107, 8, 9, 10. At 110? Yep, 111 then. You're out then. At 111,000. At 111,000. Anybody else want to kick in now? It's at 111,000 and selling at 111,000. At 111,000. So you're out? Okay. First time of asking at 111,000. Second time of asking at 111,000. Third and final time at 111,000. Sold. Hold on. Thank you. No, it's right, let's crack on, shall we? Lot number 8. There she is, in all her glory. Lot number 8, 35 Earl Street in Thetford. Situated adjacent to the centre of the town, in the town centre at Thetford there. Perfect location for owner-occupier or for a tenant, no doubt about that. It's a very, very pretty little 2-bedroom flint cottage. Has UPVC double glazing. Great little cottage. However, it has got a problem with the gable wall. That's why the scaffolding is up. But those of you that are interested know about it, so we're not disguising anything. And that's quite honestly why it's priced with a guide of 40 to 60. Otherwise, it would be on the market at more like 115 or 120. Certainly at this price, you could almost afford to knock it down, build it, and still come out of it all right. So, it certainly has been priced for the auction market and to sell today. It is being offered vacant as well, so be aware of that. So when it does, on completion, it will be vacant, no doubt about that either. So, guiding it at 40 to 60, looking for 40 to start me off, somebody. Somebody start me at 40,000 on it? Little one here at 40,000 in Earl Street in Thetford. Where are the buyers for it? I know there's several of you that have expressed interest and are saying you're coming today. So, is somebody going to start me at 40? Or have I got to wait and start lower and then we'll get back up there again? At 40,000, somebody? Somebody start me at 40, please. 40 I've got right at the back, thank you. 40 I had right at the back there. 40 I've got looking for 42 from somebody. At 40,000 right at the back now. At 40,000 looking for 42. So we're at 40,000 looking for 42. Look what we're buying at £40,000. At 40,000 looking for 42, somebody. Other buyers for it, please? We're at 40,000 only. 42, thank you. 42. I knew there's somebody else here for it. At 42. You in? At 44 then. 44. Just go the little one. 45. Put him under a bit of pressure. He thinks he's got it to himself at the moment. At 44,000. I'll take the one from somebody at 45. It's at 44 at the moment. I'll take the one to make it 45. 45 then. Thank you, sir. At 45. You have scared him off. He's out now apparently at 45,000. So at 45,000, are we all done? At 45, new bid at 46. New bid at 46 against you, sir. Do you want to go for it? No, at 46,000 then. Are we all done at 46,000? Because I'm going to sell, I'm not coming back to this one now. At 46,000, I'm going to sell to the gentleman right at the back. If we're all done, I'm going to sell. Last chance, sir? No? Okay then. First time of asking at 46,000. Second time of asking at £46,000. Third and final time then at 46,000. Sold to the gentleman right at the back there. Well done, sir. Nicky, the gentleman I'm sure will catch you wearing spectacles there. Thank you. Right, here we move on to lot number 9. 151 Dover. I have to say, a very, very well presented 3-bedroom semi-detached house. UPVC windows, fascia soffits, gas-fired central heating, modern kitchen, enclosed garden. Remember, we're talking about a 3-bedroom semi-detached house here. It's tenanted. It's got a brilliant tenant. So investors who are looking to buy a property with a tenant in it, you couldn't do any better here. We've got a good rent at $675 per month. The tenant's been in there since 2012 and is very keen to stay, I hasten to add. If you want a tenanted property, she's a good one to stay. She hasn't missed a beat, so great tenant. It has, however, just reverted to a periodic. So if you could say, well, actually, I'm going to serve 2 months' notice and get it vacant. So that's another option that you might want to consider. But when you look at 2-bedroom terraced houses in this area, making 140,000, it makes you realise that the guide price for this at 130 to 150 is exceptionally good value for money. So, looking for somebody to start me at 130, please. Looking for somebody to kick me off at 130? Somebody start me at 130, please. Not starting lower than that, because as I say, terraced houses are making 140 in this area. Somebody start me at 130? 130 I've got, thank you. At 130 I've got. 130 just coming through at 130, looking for 132 from somebody. At 130 at the moment, looking for 132. At 130, looking for 132. At 130 only. Are we all done at 130? For goodness sake not. At 130. At 130 only. 132, thank you. 132. 134. 134. 134. At 134 is 136 here anywhere. At 134, looking for 136. At 134 only. At 134, are we all done on this lot? All done at 134,000 for a 3-bedroom semi in East Ipswich. At 134,000, all done? All done? Can't do it. We've got to talk about it, but post-auction, I'll see what I can do. I'm surprised, because that certainly did represent a very good investment. Lot number 10, ladies and gentlemen. This is 111 Newton Road in Ipswich. There we go. There she is. It's at the Felixstowe Road end of Newton Road, so it's a very high-profile building, just off the Felixstowe Road. It's captured a lot of imagination, this one. It's very easy to get to. It's easy to get to the dual carriageway from here. It's easy to get to the town centre. You've got 1,750 square feet of commercial premises that are very, very usable in their current form. Plus the fact you've got the added security, if you like, as a business of potentially getting some residential use on there as well. So from a commercial point of view, it's a great place to trade from with this residential element. I have to say, it could be that somebody buys it now and goes straight for residential. It's subject to planning. I would hope that you would get it, but I can't guarantee that. The company that are currently there are relocating, so we are offering it vacant upon completion. So on completion, it will be offered vacant. As I say, generated good interest. I would like somebody to start me at 60,000. Starting me at 60,000, please, for it. Starting me at 60. I need 60 to start me off. At 60, you in? No? All right, then at 60,000, somebody else. At 60,000, looking for 60 from somebody. At 60 I have, thank you, again, 60,000. 60 I have, looking for 62 from somebody. At 60,000, looking for 62. 60,000, looking for 62. 62, thank you, sir. 62. 64. 66. 68. You in at 70? 70. At 70 then, at 70. At 70,000. Are we all done at 70,000? Now, blimey, I'll be surprised if we are. But if we are, we are. I shall sell it at 70,000. 72, thank you. 72 against you, sir. 74. 76. 78. You in at 80, sir? At 80. Take the 1 if you like now. At 81 then. At 81. At 81 to my left, I need an 82 from you, sir. And a half then. And a half. It's going to go up in halves for a while, isn't it? 80. What are we on? You're going to 82, yeah? 82 and a half. 83 and a half. 84. You in? 84 at the moment and a half. Go on. 85. Go on. Yep. And a half and a half. 86. 86,000 and a half. 87. At 87,000 and a half. 88 and a half. 90. I like to see that. 90. Give him a 91 back. At 90, going for the 1? Still a good buy. No, go for the 1. Go on. He's going to get there, isn't it? Go on then, it's a 1. Sorry, put you under a bit of pressure. It's 91 now. 92. 3? It's at 92 at the moment. No? It's at 92,000 then. I'll take the half now. Now I will take it. Yeah? And a half. And 93. Right, we'll have to wind it up now. It's 93,000. You going to go for it? Yes or no? Okay, 93,000. Anybody else want to join as well? I didn't mean to. I'll happily take your bid, sir. At 93,000, though. Are we all done at 93,000? For the first time of asking then at 93,000. For the second time of asking, I'm still looking at you, sir. Second time of asking at 93,000 and a half. 95. 95? No, and a half then. Okay, 94. 94. I'm going to go quickly now. It's at 94,000. You all right? Okay, 94,000. For the first time of asking at 94. Second time of asking at 94. Third and final time at 94,000. Sold to that gentleman. Well done, sir. It's the way it goes. I'm sorry. Now, we come on to one of the lots, a lot of people here today. The caravan site, Grange Farm Road, Shotley Gate, lot number 11. Quite honestly, I don't need to say anything, do I? Just look at that picture and imagine 8.5 acres with that view, and that's it, really. I'll just ask you to bid. Seriously, though, it's generated a lot of interest. The day I went out then, I took this picture, the sun was beaming down, and it was absolutely beautiful. It really was absolutely stunning on that day. So you've got 8.5 acres with this view up the river to look towards Levington. Obviously, you've got the docks beside you as well there at Felix. It's just a wonderful, wonderful opportunity. However, as we know, it does not have planning permission as a caravan park. You need to bear that in mind. It does not have planning permission. However, the vendor's been trading there as a family for the last 35 years as a caravan park. So where does that leave you as far as planning is concerned? You must all have made your own decisions and made your own investigations and be bidding on that strength. Okay, I can't say what you can or can't do. Couple of points just to draw your attention to it. I'm sure those of you that are interested will know because you'll have been through the legal pack. Completion is on the 31st of August, and there are 10 seasonal pitches there that have got their season expires after completion. So their season runs until the 31st of October. So after that, up until then, the seasonal pitches will still be on site. Thereafter, it'll be vacated. Completion, as I say, on the 31st of August. I have got a commission bid again, so rather than saying where shall we start it, I am going to start it at 200,000 on commission, and we'll take it from there. I'd like to think that there's enough people in the room for me not to have to get involved in it, for it to sail above my bid. But I can start it at £200,000 with me. I'm looking for 5,000 from somebody, so I'm looking for 205,000. So nobody else cares for it. Nobody else wants to bid. 205, thank you. 205, looking for 10 from somebody. 205 at the moment, looking for 10 from somebody. 205, looking for 10. I'll go 210, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. 45, I'm out. 245, I'm out. It's in the room at 245,000. At 245,000. At 245,000, and we're going to sell at 245,000, unless somebody else puts their hand in the air. At 200, is that a bid? 250, thank you. 5, 255, 260, 65, 70. No, at 270 then. At 270 we're in the room, at 270. Looking for 75, 75. New bid there at 75. At 75. You in? At 280. 285. Yes? 290. 295. Yes? At 300. At 300,000. The phone says it's at 300,000 against you at the moment. Can you go to 5? Yep, 305 then. 305. 305. Yes, sir? Sorry? Just go 1. We've still got a long way to go, haven't we? 2s then. Go on then. 305. Let's make it 27. 307, yes? 37? 307. So at 307,000, you need to go to 310 probably now. And then we'll go in twos thereafter. Yes, you in? So 307 at the moment, looking for a 10. Yep. Yes? Yes, good. No. No, you said yes. You said yes, I said no. So at 307,000. Anybody else want to kick in here? We're at 307,000. I'm looking for somebody to join in at 310. And then we'll go in twos thereafter. We're at 3.7 at the moment. You in, sir? You are at 3.10 then. Now we're going in twos, 3.12 now. We're at 3.10. You're out now. All that and you're out. At 3.10 it's with you, sir. Somebody else want to 12. At 3.10. At 310,000. Are we all done? Because I'm going to sell. At 310,000 and we're selling. Ladies and gentlemen, for the first time of asking then at 310,000. Second time of asking at 310,000. Is that in? 312, sir. 312. 314? 314. 314 against you. 314. Go for the 15. Go on, you've got to put the 1 on. It might well be worth it. So 314, no, you're out. At 314 then. At 314 and selling then at 314,000. For the first time of asking at 314,000. Second time of asking at 314,000. Third and final time at 314,000. Sold. Well done, sir. The gentleman with the telephone standing there on the telephone at the moment. Yep. All right. Perfect. Right, let's crack on. Luke, you're on the ball now, yes? Here we go. Lot number 12, the penultimate lot. Again, it's number 9, Shipwrights Drive in Benfleet. And I recognise a lot of people, doings that we've done down there, that have travelled up the A12 to come and see us. So thank you very much indeed. So there's lots of you that have come up from the A12. We also have got 2 telephone bids registered. I think Luke's on the telephone. I think Mark is on the telephone as well. Are you, Mark? He's trying to get through at the moment, so hopefully Mark will be live as well. So why have you all travelled up here, and why have we got telephone bids? It's because these sort of properties just don't come to the market normally. Normally they're snapped up by developer types before they come to the market. In this environment, you've all got an equal and fair opportunity to buy this particular property. It's a very well-proportioned detached bungalow on a lovely sized plot, in a nice road, on a corner plot. You all know this, though. You've seen it, so you know exactly what to expect, don't you? So that's why you're all here. I'm not going to go on about it anymore. Let's start the wheels in motion with a £200,000 bid and see where we go with it. So I'd like somebody to start me at 200 just to see where we're going to go. Taking up in a few fives. So start with 200, somebody that's travelled all the way up here for it. It's nice if you're in at the beginning and in at the end. That's particularly nice. Well done, sir. You did say you were a good man. Looking for 205, somebody. At 200, looking for 205. At 200 only, looking for 25. Thank you. 25, 10, 15, 20. No, at 220 then. 220. You in? 220 at the moment. Gentleman sitting here at 220. At 220 only, looking for 220, 225, 230, 235. You in? 240. Where are you? 245, 250. No? 250 here? 55, 55. 65, 70. At 70 here? 75. No, it's 75, 275. At 275 then. At 275. Are we all done at 275? 280. New bid there, young lady, at 275. 280, sorry, beg your pardon, madam. At 280. You in, sir? Lady there at 280,000. At 280,000, are we all done at 280? Those of you who have travelled up at 280, do you want to put another 5 on it? 285 on the phone, thank you. 285 on the phone, madam. It's against you at 285 then. Other phones, 285 on a phone now. At 285. 290 on the phone. 290. 95, you sure? Is that 290 then on the phone? Where's my friend Mr. Peters? He was going to be bidding on this one. We're at 290 seated at the moment. At 290 on the telephone, looking for 295. Other telephone bidder? No, we're at 290 only and selling. I'm surprised. 295, brand new bid, right at the back, 295. Take it to 3, Luke. We're at 295, right at the back against the fence, the screen. At 295 then. At 295, you out? Okay, thank you very much, Mark. 296. 7. Against you fairly quickly, please, phone. 8. You get 7 in here now. 7 in the room. 197. 8. You in 9. 299 in the room. 299, 300 then. 300. Still going, madam? 301. 301 in the room. 2. 2 on the phone, madam. And a half. Like that. And a half. 302 and a half. 303. 303 against you, madam. And a half. 303 and a half at the moment. 304. 04 here to my left on the phone. And a half. And a half. 05. And a half. 6. 306 here on the phone. And a half. 7. Scare them. Do you want to go for 310 straight away? What do you think? Yeah? 308 then. 308, please, Luke, sorry. Yes? 309. 10. Sorry about this, guys. 11. It's 11 on the phone. 12. 13. 313 on the phone. 14. 15 on the phone. At 315 on the phone. 16 in the room. 17. 317 here to my left. 318. 19. 319 to my left here on the phone. At 319 then. Still, just put the 2 on. They may not go. Just try. We're at 319 at the moment. Do you want to have a go at the 320? The half again. Half again. 319 and a half. It's at 320 now. 320 on the phone. Yeah, okay. At 320 on the phone, it's a strong bid. I'm going to sell, if we're all done, at 320. I'll look to you before I put the hammer down just at 320,000 for the first time of asking. At 321, new bid. Oh, now we're talking. Brand new bid at 321. $22, go 25, straight in, scare them. 23 then, 23, 323. No, you're out at 323. You've come in just at the right time. Madam, are you in? 323, 323,000 and selling. Are we all done then at 323,000? For the first time of asking, 324, thank you. 25. At 325. At 325,000 then for the first time of asking. 325,000 for the second time of asking. Third and final time at 325,000. Well done. Thank you. Young lady and her son just here. With the Right, ladies and gentlemen, before I offer the last lot, I'd just like to make sure that I thank you all for coming, which I would normally do. I'm sure you've noticed that there's several of these Goldings pink gladioli, and I would love it if on your way out the ladies would like to help themselves to a bunch of gladioli or to take home and remember us with. They won't last for long, but it'd be nice if you could do. So that's with our compliments. I'd also ask you to remember that if you possibly could give us a very quick comment about the service and what's happened today, it would be really greatly appreciated. And the last auction is on the 30th of September, and we are now taking entries for that auction. So there we go. Lot number 13, 1 The Mills, Playford Road, Rushmere, as we see it here. Detached bungalow. The catalogue says it all, actually. It's a beautiful bungalow. It's on a great plot, and it's in a stunning location. And it does tick all of those boxes. It really does. A superb opportunity. There is an opportunity for an element of refurbishment. We know that. Perhaps to bring it up to 2015, you might want to reconfigure a little bit to create a slightly larger kitchen area or something like that. So, although it's got a nice modern kitchen in it anyway, but you have to say that with that little bit of reconfiguration, possibly creation of an ensuite, something like that to the master bedroom, you're talking about a property that certainly is 330, possibly even 350. And that's without talking about going up into the loft and the conversions that you could do there, which would take it even more in value. So we have to say at the guide of 250 plus, it does represent an exceptional purchase as far as I'm concerned. Ideal for speculative purchase and obviously for an owner-occupier as well. It goes without saying. It's a lovely property. So we're guiding this one at 250. Is me off at 250? What a surprise. Nobody's going to start me off at 250. Somebody start me at 230 then. Let's kick the wheels in motion at 230 and see where we go. At 230 I've got. 230 I have right at the back there at 230. Looking for 235 from somebody else. 235, thank you. 235, 240, 245, 250, 255. Is that 255 seated here now at 255? At 255 here. At 255,000 seated. At 255. Are we going to be done at 255? Because I'm going to sell it at 255, unless somebody else puts their hand in the air. At 255 then, to this gentleman seated here. At 255. Are you in, sir, at the back? You're not. You may be in here. I can see some other people are thinking about it. At 255, I'm going to offer it for the first time at 255. 260, thank you. I'll take the 2 if you like. Definitely not. At 260 then, seated. Could have been a good bid. At 260 then. You sure? I'll take a 2 from somebody. At 260,000. 260,000, I will take a 2. At 262, thank you. 262 against you. 264. 264. Take the 1 now if you like. 265. Yes, all right then. 265. 66. 66 here. 67. 68. 68. 268. It would make a lovely home. At 268,000. At 268,000, I'm authorised to sell, and I will be selling it at 268,000 if we're all done. Ladies and gentlemen, for the first time of asking, then I'll take a half if you like. Go on then, 68 and a half, sorry. 69? Get it to 270, go on. 69 and a half? 70. 70 now. Okay. At 270 then, 270,000 for the first time of asking at 270,000. Second time of asking at new bid at 271. You're definitely out. 271. Brave bid, good bid at 271,000. Behind you, so that is. At 271,000 then. At 271,000 for the first time of asking then at 271,000. Second time of asking at 271,000. New bid right at the back there at 272. 272. You going for it, sir? 73. 74. 75. 76. You sure? 76 right at the back then at 276. At 276. Go on. Yeah? 276, 278. 279. 279. 79. I'll take the little one now if you like. Yeah? 79 and a half? 280. Well done. 280. So 280. 81. No? Okay, 281,000. Are we all done at 281,000? If we're all done at 281,000, I will be selling it. For the first time of asking then, at 281,000 and a half there. 281 and a half. 82. You're definitely, because I'm going to go fairly quickly now, it's only fair, isn't it? Are we definitely out? Okay. 282,000 then. For the first time of asking at 282,000. Second time of asking at 282,000. Third and final time at 282,000. Sold to the gentleman right at the back. Well done. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much indeed for attending the auction. The lots that I are to be sold, so please do come and see me, those bidders who want to discuss them. Thank you very much indeed.